Gary, we spoke about it this morning at the car park at the walks. We needed a win to kick-start things. You've got it this afternoon. And what a brilliant display really from the lads.
Well, we had to try and find a way to win. Second half against Hitchin, I thought we showed enough with that system to warrant playing that way. And then we lost Steve-O and Metz on Thursday, which was a blow. But I mean, I think the lads are absolutely fantastic. We're under pressure, no question about it. We needed a win, no question about it. We're away from home against a very, very good side, big squad, big strong squad, and we've produced probably performance of the last 18 months.
You came with some criticism recently from supporters, all sorts of spectres of the club really, on pitch, off the pitch. Is this a good response? Obviously a good response from everyone connected today.
That's a good response when you win football matches, but when, I've seen one or two things, clueless, ain't got a clue. I'm 350 games in. I've had 2 promotions. I've took the club the furthest I've ever been in the FA Trophy. Furthest I've ever been in the FA Vars. Won them 100 grand in prize money. That's not someone who's clueless. That's someone who's having a bad time. Do you know what I mean? And we are having a bad time. And I do accept the supporters' frustrations because the league table don't lie. But we've got the dressing room. I've got the dressing room. The dressing rooms. The lads are fighting tooth and nail. We're not getting pumped 3s and 4s every week and showing no desire. We're getting beat. We've had a bit of bad luck, but you can't blame that. That'll level itself out. We've had a horrendous injury list all season, but we're a good side and we're working hard. And what I said to the lads before the game, when the only way to get at this is to work hard, to graft, to stick together, to keep trying to put things right. And we will, and we'll continue to do that. We've lost 2 players today, Curtis Revan and Michael Clooney got the 5th booking, so they'll miss next week along with Lee. So that, it don't get any easier. This is a hard job. Football management's a hard job. And times that's probably a bit tougher for me because I live in the town. I don't get away from it. But I keep going. I'm strong. People writing things on Twitter and whatever, that ain't gonna get me to jack my job. And then hopefully, after today's result, we can now kick on and put a string of results together, which we're capable of. Let's make no mistake about that. Getting Sean McWilliams back today was a massive plus. He was excellent. Getting Lee Smith back straight off the beach, a big risk putting him in. He ain't played for 3 or 4 months, was different class. So I've took some risks. I've played a system we ain't played. We worked on Thursday in a practice match. I lost 2 players, but more importantly, we've got a win today.
You mentioned Lee Smith. I'm just going to come back to Lee. I thought he was outstanding today, and you said no football 3 or 4 or 5 months, but turns in a display like that for 80 minutes, and he was, blowing out of his backside before you took him off. But that's what we've missed, possibly that guile in midfield, shall we say?
Firstly, Lee Smith was excellent today, but I think 1 to 11, I think we had 11 magnificent supporters. Players who were desperate to win for the football club, desperate to win for themselves, desperate to win for me. I'm a real proud manager tonight. Yes, I know the situation we're in isn't good enough, but yes, I'll put it right. Don't worry about that. We will definitely get it right.
And finally, you mentioned the injuries again. We'll just have, Leon Mettam and Lee Stevens.
Well, Leon could be back next week. We've got a week off now, which is an absolute godsend from matches. Lee's going to be 3 or 4 weeks, but he was my able number 2 today, and he was good. He was good. Lee was. He's come in. He's took the warm up. He's got a few years playing left yet, but I'm certain. He'll be helping me out for the next couple of weeks, earning his money, so to speak, the ledge. So, he's a part of it today, and his enthusiasm today. Even as a number 2 was, he's played a big part as well today. And
obviously looking forward to carry this performance over the next Saturday's game against Stourbridge, which is this was a big game. That's a massive game.
I think I just said to the chairman, he's jumping for joy. Firstly with the performance, he wants me to do well. He don't want to have to sack me just yet. So he's pleased for us. But I just said, next week's bigger. We lose next week. The natives are going to be restless again. They're baying for the blood at the minute, rightly so. We're underachieving in the league, but like I say, hopefully we'll put it right, and hopefully we can get 3 points. I think next week's not a performance one. I think that's more of a result one. And if we get the 3 points next week, I think then we might have a week off, and then the trophy against Basingstoke will be off now. So. you know, then we've got Biggleswade on the Tuesday. So, you know, there's games there that we can get points in, and you know that's important now. We use this as a massive springboard to kickstart our season, because in our division, 2 or 3, 4 wins on the spin, which we can do. No question about it. You look at the wins we've had this year; they've all been against decent opposition. We can get ourselves back in, you know, small steps. But let's get ourselves away from the bottom 4, and then start trying to make an assault on the top half of the league, and then see where we are.
Gary, as always, thanks for your time.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers.